Hello there, so I've changed my location and this one is called My Journey with the Bollocks. So like so many of us, when the first news reports came out, I got caught up in it all and had all these thoughts and feelings which could be summarised as, "Ooh, how terrible." And then a very short time went by and I could see through it all, and I realised I wanted to call it the bollocks from that time onwards. And the next thing that happened to me is I started to get caught up in the alternative narratives about this subject, and I found myself going, "Oh, how terrible," again. And it did take me rather longer to deprogram from that one. And now I go into the place of, and I want to thank David the Shaman Chef for this one, because he was the one that gave me this term. It is what it is. Everything is what it is. And what I understand is that this outbreak of mass psychosis worldwide is all part of the final cleansing process for us to take the step forward into love, acceptance and appreciation, and to realise that every day that we wake up in the morning, it's a gift, it's an opportunity to have the experience of being in a physical body and to live and to move and to do what I choose to do, just like everybody else does that wakes up in the morning. So this is our situation. Every day we wake up and it's, what do we choose to put our attention onto? And I also want to thank Donna again for sending me another message to do with different things that she found herself getting caught up in. Just like I got caught up in the thing I made reference to yesterday when I found myself in the city centre, unused to being in one, unused to driving, not seeing any signs and going into anxiety, and then just letting go until I found a sign and finding my way back, and it's all good. So that's really my experience with all that we're going through, and it does help enormously. And I'm very much reminded by Mike Batt, who produced a music track back in the 1990s, ages ago, and it was called Mad World, and he's describing a series of situations and events, and he's just saying it's a mad world. And there's something really powerful in that, just to see what we are going through. It's like there is a birthing of the human consciousness and a unification, a reunification with the energy of the earth, because this is something that so many of us have lost touch with. And just this afternoon I was nudged into a little Sadhguru film, and he was talking about this situation and how the best thing we can do is to reconnect with the elements in a loving, nurturing, healing way. So this is the spirit of the water, which I reconnect with every time I open the bottle and take a drink, and I give thanks and appreciation for the fact that I can actually go and get this water in this wonderful vehicle that enables me to move around as a car and fill it up with bottles of water. That's a great gift. And the other thing that he was mentioning was particularly about the earth, and being able to take time to go outside and just sit down somewhere outside in the nature, whether it's on a piece of grass somewhere really nearby, or whether you go out on a little trip into nature like what I've done now. Because when we do this, we reconnect with the spirit of the earth. And what I tend to find is, if I get caught up into my thought processes, which is something that I find so easy to do, and I know lots of us do this, one of the ways to just let that go and come back into the place of sanity and reality is to connect with the earth. So that's a lovely thing to do, and that's definitely one of my favourite practices, to go outside, find somewhere beautiful and just be and enjoy. So this is my journey with the bollocks, and I feel so grateful to have been one of the lucky lottery winners that's actually allowed to be alive now in these very challenging times. And there's nothing like a challenge to cause us to grow, and that's very much what's going on really. It's opportunity for spiritual growth for all of us, and that's why we've had such a lot of experiences of going inward when being unable to freely go out. So that's my journey with the bollocks, and thank you very much, and I do love sharing things with you.